Force yourself to be successful. Opening the struggle we all know. Let's be honest with each other for a moment. How many times have you set a goal, full of fire and determination, only to find yourself slowly drifting away from it? How many times have you caught yourself saying, "I'll start tomorrow," or "It's just too hard"? It's human nature to seek comfort, to avoid pain, to choose the easy path. But let me tell you something you already know deep down. Success doesn't come to those who wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't knock on the door of those who hope, wish, or dream without action. Success belongs to those who force themselves to make it happen. Forcing yourself to be successful isn't about being fearless. It's about being willing to feel the fear and do it anyway. Part 1. The reality of discipline. 010 o'clock. Think about the times when you've fallen short of your goals. Why did it happen? Was it because you weren't capable? Was it because you didn't deserve it? No, it's because there was a gap between what you knew you needed to do and what you were willing to do. Discipline isn't easy. Waking up earlier when the bed feels like heaven? Hard. Pushing through when you're tired, when you're uninspired, when you're overwhelmed? Hard. But do you know what's even harder? Living with the regret of not becoming the person you know you're meant to be. You don't have to feel motivated to take action. You don't need to wait for the perfect conditions to start. You just have to force yourself to do the things you know will get you there. Part 2. The excuses we tell ourselves. 10 o'clock 2000. Let's talk about excuses. They're sneaky, aren't they? They creep in disguised as logic, as self-care, as being realistic. I'm too tired. I don't have enough time. What if I fail? I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to remember it every time you hear that little voice in your head making excuses. Excuses are lies. They're comfortable lies we tell ourselves to avoid discomfort. The truth? You're not too tired, you're just unwilling to push through. You have time, you're just spending it on things that don't matter. And failure? Failure is just a stepping stone on the path to success. Success demands that you stop negotiating with yourself. It demands that you force yourself to move, even when every fiber of your being is telling you to stop. Part 3. The turning point. Becoming your own champion. 2030. Imagine this. You're on one side of a canyon. On the other side is your dream life, your goals, your success, your purpose. Between you is a rickety bridge. That bridge is made of discomfort, discipline, sacrifice, and hard work. No one can carry you across it. No one can force you to step onto that shaky path. It's on you. The only way to get to the other side is to take the first step, and then the next, and the next, until you're there. And here's the beautiful thing. The more you force yourself to take those steps, the stronger you become. Each time you push through resistance, you're training your mind and body to work for you, not against you. You're becoming the kind of person who doesn't quit, who doesn't shy away from hard things, who gets it done no matter what. Part 4. The fire within. 30:0040. Right now, there's a fire inside you. It might be dim, it might be hidden under layers of doubt and fear, but it's there. And I want you to imagine what would happen if you poured gasoline on that fire. If you fed it with action, with courage, with relentless discipline. Success isn't about talent or luck or even passion. It's about consistency. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Look at the people you admire most. The ones who've built empires, overcome adversity, achieved greatness. Do you think they waited for motivation? No, they forced themselves to keep going when it was hard. They pushed themselves when no one was watching. They became their own champions. Part 5. The moment of decision. 40:0045. Now, let's bring this home. I want you to think about your goals. The ones that keep you up at night, the ones that make your heart race just imagining them. What's standing between you and those goals? It's not time. It's not money. It's not talent. It's you. But here's the good news. You have the power to change that. Right now. In this moment, you can decide to stop waiting for the perfect conditions, to stop making excuses, to stop letting fear and doubt control your life. You can decide to force yourself to do what needs to be done. And when you do, you'll unlock a version of yourself you didn't know existed. A version that is unstoppable, unshakable, and undeniable. This is your moment. The moment you draw a line in the sand and say, "No more. I'm taking control of my life," so stand up. Look yourself in the mirror. And make a promise. I will do what it takes. I will push through. I will force myself to succeed, no matter what. Because the life you want, the success you deserve, is waiting for you. And it's closer than you think. Now go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting for your